Hey everybody, this is Deborah coming to you from Transwest RV here in Belton, Missouri. So I'm super excited about this new fresh update that they've made on the 2025 Tiffin Wayfarer. As you probably have known before, if you've ever been in one, the ceilings used to be a little bit shorter. I have very tall men in my family, for all my stepbrothers especially. So they've actually added an additional 6 inches to the top up here. I am 5'8". I cannot touch the ceiling. Before I could have stepped on my tippy toes and probably touched it. I'm pretty close to it now, but I'm super short compared to any of my brothers. So the nice thing is they could come in here without rubbing their head on the top of it. So for all of you taller men over 6 feet, you're really gonna love that. They actually have built this 5 inches lower. They lowered the floor on the subfloor so that they could make an even seamless floor too. So once we get a little bit further down the road here, Katie's going to turn around and show you that you don't have to step down to get in a cab anymore either, which is fantastic, because that was kind of irritating to some taller people, especially with this being in the way, because it's really easy to bump your head on it. It does come up super, super easy, especially with the shocks. But you know, for taller people, if you're in a hurry, sometimes it's a little bit more awkward when you're having to step down a little bit. This is absolutely beautiful. I love that they've taken and covered all the front and wrapped it to match the fascia in here too. So you don't have those black seats anymore, which if any salesperson ever tells you that black seats aren't hotter, I'm here to tell you when it's August and you're in Missouri, it's hotter. So these are beautiful. They look absolutely pretty with everything in here. A little more chic, a little more elegant than what they had before. Another great thing with this Mercedes chassis is you're gonna get all the wonderful cameras that you would have in any Mercedes on the road. They have some of the best systems out there as far as driver safety, blind spot assistance, you know, lane keep assistance, all of that. There's plenty of room for drinks up there. In the very front, which I'm gonna sneak by her real quick, you're gonna see that there's actually a compartment right here where you can plug in your phones. So there's room for each of you to have a phone and have them covered so they don't overheat. There's 2 places for water on each side, 2 cups for water or coffee here, and actually a place for juice or whatever on the side over there. So you'll have plenty of places to hydrate with. Also, for all the ladies that need beautiful sunglasses, nice sunglass holder here, right too. That's super important. Just, you know, you gotta look stylish when you're traveling. Love the fact that these are huge too. Some of the other brands have them about half this width. I love the fact that they made them bigger, because you just never know when you're traveling what time of the day you're going to hit really heavy sunlight. And for those of us that have sensitive eyes, that's pretty great to not have to worry about that. You do have Apple CarPlay. We do have Android Auto. You do have the best stereo system. You're absolutely going to love this Mercedes chassis. Can't say enough about it. They did put the Tiffin logo on here too, which is kind of cool. We can show that to you a little bit later. They did raise this up just a tiny bit, but you're not really losing as much space as you would probably think. The main reason they did that is to give you the extra headroom that we were talking about as well. So one great thing too, which I'm sure that you've seen that before in the old Wayfarers, if you've had one before, there is a little spot right here where you do have a hookup where you can vacuum. So instead of having to bring your broom everywhere, you do have a dirt devil that empties down underneath the coach, so you don't have to worry about that. Katie and I were admiring these new windows. Instead of being rounded, they're more residential. They've got some shades on here. They're actually made out of aluminum to keep the heat out when it's super bright out, and also to insulate a little better to keep it warm when it's February like it is right now. So these are actually Hamilton recliners. They're made in Mississippi, really nice fabric. So it's made in the USA, which is one thing that Tiffin's always proud of. Most of everything that they make in-house, but this just happens to be the one thing that actually is built by Hamilton. They do extend all the way out, which I'll show you really quick. Super comfortable. I would sit in it, but I'd probably fall asleep, and I don't want to get fired. So we're not going to do that. There are seat belts too, if you have little ones that you need to take on the road with you, or perhaps if you have somebody that's just has mobility issues and needs somewhere comfortable to like kind of travel at. It does make it a really nice place for them to lounge back once you get pulled over to the side of the road. I love the kitchen. Do have my notes here, so I'm going to move those out of the way. They've got a really nice, beautiful stainless steel sink. Just for the size of the Wayfarer, it's a really nice sink to use. We have winterized this, as you can see, so we do take care of everything that way. These can be ordered with an LP gas grill if you want that, but almost all of them come with induction now because most everybody wants the electric. There are little plug-ins right here too, which I'm not very good at getting them up when I need to. Thank you, Katie. Once again, we do have this square bonded windows here. I love the way they've done the shades because you can see that they're actually pretty easy to pull up and pull down. When you want it darkened, you can just have a little bit more privacy that way, but the shade actually works really good too. They will come out at 30 degrees, so if you want to feel the air, which today it's actually really nice outside considering it is February 3rd, you can get a really nice ventilation through there as far as that part goes. Underneath here, we do have a microwave convection oven. Some people complain that that's a little bit low, but part of the reason they do that is to have this beautiful TV up here. That way, if you're lounging and you want to watch a nice show after dinner or whatever with your other half, it's kind of out of the way. I love the fact that there's this hidden little place back here where you can put your phone, your gun, your purse, or whatever, so it's easy to access. This actually opens really well. I love the European look of it too. The wood's still really nice, very well made. They put brand new latches for 2025 on everything, so they're less likely to pop out when you're going down the road, which is a really big deal too, because nobody wants to have all their things falling out while you're driving down the road. I just really like the way they've redone the kitchen. It's pretty sleek. It looks really elegant, a lot more residential than it used to be, and quite a bit of space down there for how small the storage area is. You do have an 8-foot all-electric refrigerator, which is kind of nice. Got lots of room in there. This is the freezer. So for a smaller 24-foot, it's a pretty big refrigerator. You will see my water bottle with my vitamins in it. And then up here, quite a bit of storage as well. Once again, right next to that, we also have more storage. We got an LG TV, smart TV with this sound bar. You got 2 nice big drawers to put things in. And then right over here, this really huge closet, which I love, because if you do have like a spring dress, or maybe your husband has a suit and you have a business meeting, or you just want to dress up and go out to a casino or something, it's a great place to store things. This actually is a Murphy bed. As you can see, the great thing is if you had friends over, let's say it's raining outside, or maybe you just want to have friends in to chat or play cards or something like that, you do have some extra storage space in here for guests. These pillows will come off pretty easy. So I'm going to show you how to do that really quick. And what I love about this design is it's super simple, which for someone like me, I need simple. When I go out with my friends, I just want to go have a good time. I don't want to be worried about having any issues when I'm tired, and I just want to get in bed and not have to worry about making the bed and pulling it apart. They've given you a ton of room back there. As far as that part goes, you're going to see USB ports on each side. There's actually more up top there. And then there's storage cabinets at the very top, which a lot of companies kind of forget that you need storage above your bed too. So that's really nice. I also love the lighting. These lights all the way down the coach, as well as back there, are dimmable too, which is kind of fun. So if you want to play some fun music, you know, get a little romance going on now that Valentine's is coming up, you could dim the lights, turn on some very white music, and just enjoy your evening. We'll leave it at that. We'll keep this G-rated since it's a family show. Brackets, once again, really great hardware. Easy to clip, so it won't be hard at all to take it down or put it up. And the nice thing is the versatility of it, like we were talking about, if you wanted to just use it to maybe just relax during the day, these just go right back up the way they were before. It makes it super simple if you have guests. Or if you have friends that want to go on a little trip with you, maybe they have a tent outside or something, and you want to be a little bit more comfortable in the evening, it just makes it super easy. I love the door. It's got a really nice design on it, so this will pull all the way shut. Another great thing about this, they do have aquamizer in the shower. The shower is incredible because it's flat. You actually go down to get in the shower. Now it's all fiberglass, all one piece, so it's not that particle stuff that you're putting together. No vinyl part to it or anything, so it's less likely to have leaks or anything like that. There's tons of room in here. So, I mean, once again, like I said, I'm 5'8", but as you can see, there is a ton of room up there, and I love the skylight because it does brighten it up quite a bit. You're going to see there's a blue little lever here. That's for your aquamizer. So basically, continuous hot water will come through with your hydronic heat from the aqua hot system they've put in it, which basically means when this turns white, your water's going to be hot. That way you're not wasting like 2 gallons of water waiting for the water to get hot or anything like that. Nice little toilet. They do have a little sprayer that goes with it that you can see in the back. I love the fact they've given you a ton of room for how small this is. Not as much because the pipe's there, but you got quite a bit of room back here, plus some room underneath there for towels or whatnot that you need in the bathroom. And then a nice little sink. And you also have more storage up here. So for how small this space is, there's quite a bit of storage as far as that part goes. Even a little toothbrush holder, which I never noticed that before, but that's kind of nice. So it's the little things. But I think they've done a really great job of redesigning this, making it look a little more modern. You know, making Tiffin great again for 2025. I guess that's their motto. This is actually a spider system, which is really simple to use. So you can actually see your controls as far as seeing how much you have in your battery tanks. This is actually where you can go ahead and extend or retract everything. You can control your lights through here. Very simple to use. Really nice. You do have an awning setting right here. It's pretty windy today, but your awnings will go out 16 feet. And they do have Girard awnings, so they will pull back in if it's a little bit windy. All your other control panels are right up here. Very simple, very easy to use. Anything that you buy from us as well, we will let you have a 2-hour walk around with a certified tech. They'll go over all the equipment with you and show you how it works and let you answer any questions that you might have, or they'll answer your questions. Let me rephrase that you might have. We also fill it with fuel and we will detail it for delivery. The ceiling on this, on the top of it, is actually a fiberglass roof as well. We will actually go through and clean that for you as well. The beautiful thing about having a fiberglass roof rather than the rubber roofs, and they're kind of comparable for the Class Cs, is that they're more durable. So if you go under a tree branch or something like that, you're less likely to have any problems with it than you would with the rubber roofs. And let's be real, who wants to get on top of your roof to fix your roof? We'll actually walk across it, the certified techs will, and check all the seals, make sure everything's working great for you. And we're here to help if you have anything that you're needing work on. We are buying some vehicles right now because you're getting ready to get into our peak season. The groundhog may have seen winter yesterday, but we know that spring will be here before we know it. So if you're looking for an RV or you're wanting to trade up, give us a call. That's something we'd definitely be interested in. My name is Deborah once again with Transwest. Thank you for watching us today. We'd love for you to stop by and see this in person. The number here is 816-602-3433.